Yes, my dear friend, it is a very good Friday to you wherever you are around the globe. I am excited to come your way again with this first edition. First edition, and it's a very special one, dear friend. Wherever you are, in Africa continent, you are in Europe, you are in America, or any part of the world you are, dear friend, you are highly welcome to this very special edition. Friday edition. Don't go anywhere because we are loaded. Today, a lot has taken place over the past 8 hours, and I'm going to be delivering all to you right now. Now, yesterday, if you were here with me, you could remember I spoke about the PSR rule that about six clubs, including Chelsea, will have to meet the 30th of June deadline. 30th of June, they will have to clear their balance, their books. Otherwise, they will fall to the PSR rules. Dear friend, and I was, okay, let me just read for you to get it very clearly. Chelsea avoided, let me read it, let me start from here. All right. 6 Premier League clubs face having to sell players before June 30th. 6 Premier League clubs. They will have to sell players before June 30th to comply with the PSR. The end of June has become an unofficial deadline day for Chelsea, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Everton, Nottingham Forest, and Leicester City, who are all under pressure to sell. Dear friend, this news came up, and I came yesterday and I told you, when it comes to Chelsea, our books are balanced. We don't need to sell. We are not under any pressure. Chelsea Football Club doesn't need to sell, and Chelsea Football Club is not under any pressure. And I've given you some few reasons why. And I want to give you more reasons. Listen, according to Tume, Chelsea do not necessarily need to sell, not even to sell Conor Gallagher. We can sell that player that we have to sell. Yes, we are going to be selling some players for profit reasons. But the fact remains that Chelsea already is guaranteed 28 million through the sale of Lewis Hall. We are already guaranteed 28 million through the sale of Lewis Hall at Newcastle, which is coming in. Then we also have Mason Mount, 55 million from Manchester United, which is now going to be reflecting on this season's account. Mason Mount that we sold to Manchester United, that amount, 55 million, did not reflect on our previous account. Now this season, it's going to reflect on that account. So if you add a 28 million to 55 million, we are close to clearing our books. That is not just the end, dear friend. They are also banked between 11 to 14 million on add-ons. Chelsea also have 11 to 14 million on add-ons on players that went on loan. Some players that went on loan, we are getting about 11 to 14 million from them also. So Chelsea doesn't need to sell by June 30th, in quote, June 30th. Remember, the transfer market is open until August, right? We are not under any pressure to sell by June 30th. No. We can sell our players when we want to sell them, but there's no pressure on Chelsea. And that is not just the end. That is just not the end. Remember, Chelsea also sold some property some few months ago. Yes. Chelsea avoided breaching the PSR rule limit by selling 2 hotels. We sold 2 hotels and a car park at Stamford Bridge to a sister company for 76.5 million. We sold 2 hotels and a car park at Stamford Bridge, totaling about 76.5 million. This was enough to turn a 166.4 million loss in 2022-2023 into 89.9 million deficit for the club. Meaning that even with this alone, with this 76.6 million alone, our books are cleared. We only be in deficit of our 89.9 million, minus the sale of Lewis Hall, minus the sale of Mason Mount. So if you want to add all up, it means Chelsea can even declare profit next season. Unless we go back, buying in excess again this season. So Chelsea is not under any pressure to sell any player. Let's get that very clear. Don't let anyone, come after you that, Chelsea is going to face 115 charges. No. Chelsea books are balanced. From Stamford Bridge, it is very clear our books are balanced. All right, dear friend, before I continue, on the Africa continent, World Cup qualifications, and my own country, Ghana, the Black Stars, travel all the way to Mali, all the way to Mali, and they beat the Malians by 2-1. As a matter of fact, it was almost like 1-1 last 90 plus 4 minutes before Jordan Ayew, who came on as a substitute, equalized. Jordan Ayew's goal in the 9 minutes end as all 3 points in the FIFA World Cup match day 3 qualifier against Mali in Bamako. We will play Central African Republic next at the Babaya Sports Stadium on Monday, June 10th in Ghana. So the next game is against Central African Republic in Kumasi on June 10. Dear friend, full time it ended Ghana 2, Mali 1, or Mali 1, Ghana 2. It's an away game, and Malians, they are a very difficult side to play against. Any team that goes to Mali in Bamako, you have to know that they are a very tough team. But it ended Mali 1, Ghana 2. So it means Ghana is, progressing. We are progressing. And as you can see right there, the teams that have, Otto Addo was very proactive in the game, actually. When I watched the match, you could see Otto Addo was very proactive in the game. He didn't wait for the result to get out of reach before making the changes that he has to make. He didn't wait for in fact, he not just changed the men, he also changed the system, the personnel, bringing on Abdul Mumin to stop Malian from the attacking down the Ghana's right side. Then he brought on Elisha Osu. Elisha Osu brought more calmness to the midfield on the ball. He did better than when Salis Samed could not hold the midfield properly. The midfield was not really balanced. But when he made a change by bringing Elisha Osu, he brought stability to that midfield area. Fatah Isaaku chased down the loose balls, and Jordan Ayew, who finally scored a winning goal. So the substitution that the coach made is what brought the win for Ghana Black Stars in Bamako. Better late than never, to be continued, according to our defender, our defender Alexander Jiku on his IG. Better late than never. Our defender Alexander Jiku on Instagram. That is what he posted. Thank you for your support. That is from Alexander Jiku right there. All right, that is the table. You can see the Comoros still leading the chart by 6 points in 2 games. Ghana follow closely with 6 points but 3 games played. Yeah, Mali still has 4 points. Central African Republic 4 points. Madagascar 3 points, and then Chad 0 points. Next Monday, Ghana will be playing Central African Republic. Hopefully, it's going to be in Kumasi in Ghana. Hopefully, Ghana can get that 3 points also, and will now go to 9 points. And we're hoping that Comoros will lose their match against Madagascar in the next game, which will be difficult anyway. All right. Dear friend, let me now conclude. Or before I go to conclusion, let me bring out England. In England camp. Yes, in England camp. The final list is out for the English national team. Yes. For the English national team. And goalkeepers, Dean Henderson, Jordan Pickford, and Aaron Ramsdale. Those are the goalkeepers chosen by the English national coach, Southgate. Yeah, Gareth Southgate. Dean Henderson, Jordan Pickford, and Aaron Ramsdale. They are the goalkeepers, 3 goalkeepers chosen by the coach. In defense, Luis Dan, Joe Gomez, Mark Guay, Ezri Konsa, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker. Those are the defenders chosen by the coach. In midfield, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Conor Gallagher, Kobe Menu, Declan Rice, and Adam Watson. Those are the midfielders. In forward, Jude Bellingham, Jarrod Bowen, Eberechi Eze, Phil Foden, Anthony Gordon, Harry Kane, Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer made the cut. Bukayo Saka, Ivan Toney, and Oli Watkins. Those are the attackers. In all, 26-man squad. 26-man squad complete. And those that fall victim, they were in camp, but they were not selected. They could not make the final 26-man squad. Jack Grealish, Harry Maguire, James Maddison, Jared Brathwaite, James Trafford, Curtis Jones, Jarrell Kwanzaa. These are the players that could not make the cut to the 26-man squad. You cannot blame the coach. He only had 26 to choose from. He can only choose 26 players. And all these players, they are good players. But there is no how he can add everybody to the squad. So that is it from the English squad or the England squad. All right. James Madison on Instagram, or actually on Twitter. James Madison on Twitter issued a statement. He said, devastated doesn't quite cut it. Devastated doesn't quite cut it. That is from James Madison. Train well and work hard all week, but I am honest with myself. I am honest with myself. My form for Spurs when coming back from injury in the second half of the season probably wasn't at the levels I had set, which gave Gareth Southgate a decision to make. I still thought there would be a space for me in a 26-man squad, as I feel I bring something different, and had been a mainstay in this whole qualifying campaign for Euro 2024 in Germany. But the manager has made a decision, and I have to respect that. I will be back. The manager has made a decision, and I will have to respect that. I will be back. I have no doubt. Wishing the boys all the luck in the world out in Germany. Unbelievable group and lads that I literally call some of my best friends. I genuinely hope football comes home. I genuinely hope football comes home. That is the statement he issued on X, dear friend. On that note, dear friend, let me let you go. It is your breakfast news, football news around the world. Like I told you, Chelsea has no business, no problem to worry about the PSR rules. That is the main reason why I'm here. So it means that we can go to the market and get our job done. Any player we want to buy, dear friend, I shall be back with explosives on our players, our transfer news. Yes, don't go too far away. I'll be back in the next few hours on the transfer news. I'll see when you see me. If it's your first time, like the video, share the video, and let me hear from you in the comment section. Yeah, and my Ghana brothers, congratulations to you all. I know there's been celebration throughout the night in Ghana. Well. I will see you in the next one when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.